G'day guys, Luke Top Secret, and I cannot believe it, it is already the time of the year where we get to announce the top 10 games for 2017, which has been quite an epic year for gaming. We've seen some really awesome games this year, and this list was pretty difficult to make, so let's just get straight into it, at of course, number 10. But of course, before we begin, please subscribe if you haven't done it already, and while you're at it guys, don't forget to click on the little bell icon so you can be notified whenever it is upload a video so you never miss out. At number 10 we have Halo Wars 2. Now there isn't much I can say about this game. This game came out pretty early in the year, so it sort of died out in my opinion. But the game itself, it was really fun. It was a massive improvement from Halo Wars 1, and the story for this game was actually pretty good. Really enjoyed it, but it failed at delivering us a really good ending. It suffered from the same fate that Halo 5 did, with just a really crappy ending that just screamed out sequel and more games to follow on. It didn't feel like we really accomplished anything at the end of the day. So that was pretty disappointing, and of course it had to bring out some more microtransactions, which I wasn't too particularly happy about. But the game itself, I was pretty satisfied with. The campaign was good, the multiplayer was also pretty impressive, I enjoyed that heavily. Do recommend it, but definitely not for the full retail price. Get it for something cheaper. I got mine for about 50. And yeah, that's number 10 for you guys. Number 9 we have Sniper Elite 4. Now this game is definitely without a doubt, probably one of the best games in the franchise. I really enjoyed the story to this game. I haven't finished it 100% unfortunately. That's just because the level design are absolutely massive. They are huge. There's tons of little side quests you can do in each little level. And of course there's all those cool little enemies that you can kill with the ever so improving X-ray kills, which just make great montage videos. So if you get it for just that reason, it's all worth it. It's a great game. Multiplayer too is okay. I haven't played that as much as I would have liked, but still guys, it's a great game, and just give it a go. At number 8 we have Friday the 13th. Now this game is way overdue. We haven't seen a Friday the 13th game since that one NES game, which is pretty good. It's a bit like this one in a way, but this game is absolutely awesome. There were quite a few bugs and stuff that just needed to be fixed on launch, and there's still some stuff that needs to be fixed. We have a campaign apparently coming out soon-ish, but other than that, the game itself was really cool and definitely probably one of the most scariest game of the year. Some really terrifying scenarios you get stuck in, and it's definitely a game that you would want to play with some friends. That's just what the game encourages you guys to do. Really awesome. So if you have some friends you want to play with, definitely grab this one to go. It's on pretty much every platform now, so give it a go. It's starting to be fixed quite a bit. There's not much bugs or glitches, but of course just be aware of that. There are some still out there, but give it a go guys. Really enjoyed it. Number 7 we have Middle-earth Shadow of War. Now I haven't played much of this game, but in the short amount of time I have played it, I've really enjoyed it. I love Lord of the Rings, and for those of you guys who don't know, Lord of the Rings is my absolute favorite movie franchise and favorite movies of all time. So any game part of that franchise is a must-have for me, and this game without a doubt delivered what a lot of us were expecting. There are some problems with the game, like there are some microtransactions which are just there for unnecessary reasons, some that you even need, but the game is really cool. A lot better than the first game, I reckon. Give it a go. I really enjoyed it. You guys won't be disappointed.
Gather your troops. Will do. Just make sure you let me pop his heads off, won't ya?
At number 6 we have Call of Duty World War II. Now, a lot of people seem to be getting sick and tired of Call of Duty, but I reckon this one was probably one of the best games in their franchise, campaign wise that is, not campaign. I haven't played the campaign, I don't think I ever will, but the multiplayer side to the game, I really enjoyed it. Definitely one of the best multiplayer experiences I've had for a Call of Duty game. That much just because I'm playing it at the moment, but I'm really enjoying it. They've done, well, the guys at Activision have done a pretty good job at reimagining the World War II wars and stuff like that. I reckon they did a really good job with that, and it looks a little bit like another game I played. Is this Call of Duty or Battlefield 1? Oh no, so it is Call of Duty. What, copycats? Number 5, we have Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus. Now, I only got this game quite recently, haven't completely finished it yet. I've done a live stream on it, and I have to say, really loved this game. It is absolutely amazing, gory as all hell, just like Doom, which it really feels like a lot like Doom. It has the same feeling and playstyle, in my opinion, but less monsters from hell and more Nazis in mechs, and basically the same thing, you're in hell. Unfortunately guys, there is still no multiplayer. Doom had a really awesome multiplayer experience, so there isn't really much of a reason why Wolfenstein 2 can't have its own multiplayer. Doom did a really good job with theirs, and if it feels the same, they could do a really cool Wolfenstein experience. You could have control over these mechs that the Nazis have. It would be chaotic, gory, and awesome. Give it a go for maybe Wolfenstein 3. At number 4 we have Dark Souls. Oh shit, I mean Cuphead. Cuphead, what can I say about Cuphead? Cuphead is a masterpiece. The music, the graphics, the gameplay, everything about it just screams classic. It is probably also one of the best, if not the best, indie game of 2017. I absolutely loved every single moment of this game. It is hard as shit, but it's also really freaking awesome, and it is a game that I cannot recommend highly enough. You just gotta give it a go. It is unfreaking believable. I also reckon it's probably one of Xbox's greatest exclusives for this year, unless you count number 3, PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. Now this game was on everyone's to buy list who owned an Xbox One or a PC. This game is so much fun. It is a game you're going to want to play, just like Friday the 13th, with maybe some friends. But you can play solo, you get the same experience. It's really awesome. Gosh, I really loved every single moment I've had this game. And had some really awesome moments with Aussie Gamer, who we did a live stream with, and it was just unbelievable. I love this game so much. Great to see they got an awesome 4K enhancement for Xbox One X. Without a doubt, a game that you must get if you like survival games and you own either an Xbox One, Xbox One X, or a PC. Preferably an Xbox One X for the really awesome graphics. Speaking of awesome graphics, number 2 is Zelda Breath of the Wild, or I'd like to call it Breath of the Wind, for those of you guys who saw my Zelda videos. But this game was absolutely breathtaking. Definitely Nintendo Switch's greatest exclusive games, which is kind of a no-brainer. But the graphics, story, the gameplay were just unbelievable. You just can't deny how beautiful the game looks and just how epic the gameplay is. It is a game for the ages. It is a masterpiece. Music was pretty good too. All of that. The game is amazing. A must-have for anybody who is planning or already owns a Nintendo Switch. It is just unfreaking believable, and a very close call to owning a number 1 spot on this list, but unfortunately guys, number 1 has to go to a different game. But before we get to that guys, let's do some honorable mentions. So some of my honorable mentions will have to go to Resident Evil Biohazard. Now I have this game for VR, haven't played it yet unfortunately. I hear it's really terrifying and would earn a spot on this list if I didn't get it so late. I just haven't played it yet unfortunately. Destiny 2 also deserves honorable mention. It was definitely an improvement from Destiny 1. Horizon Zero Dawn wasn't much of a PlayStation player until the end of this year, so I missed out on this game. Unfortunately, I might get it at some point, just a bit late to the party for that one. Injustice 2 also was pretty good, but not much of a fan of fighting games. Prey was also pretty good apparently, didn't play it, haven't seen much of it. And Little Nightmares was also another pretty good, highly recommended indie game for this year. And of course we got Super Mario Odyssey, which is another highly recommended Nintendo Switch game and highly praised for those of you guys who have a Nintendo Switch. So those are my honorable mentions guys. Please leave comments if there's any games you think may have deserved a spot on my list. That's just all I can really remember, and I didn't play a big deal of games this year, so let me know what you guys think, and let's now get on with it and let's see what is number 1 on my list. And finally at number 1 for the best game of 2017 is of course Assassin's Creed Origins. Now what can I say about this game besides the fact that it was my most anticipated game for this year, and I have to say it did not disappoint in any way, shape or form. The game was unfreaking believable, breathtaking, and the graphics, the story, really enjoyed the story to this game. It really sets up the whole Assassin's Creed bloodline, really enjoyed that. Didn't particularly like, spoiler you guys, because you guys who didn't finish it, how the two main characters split up, because boyfriend and girlfriend, they split up. Didn't really like that, but other than that guys, the game is unbelievable. Probably the best Assassin's Creed game in the franchise. That's what heaps of people are calling it. Very close to Black Flag. I reckon Black Flag is still the best Assassin's Creed game, but it definitely is one of the best after that. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please leave a like, and of course guys, let me know in the comment section of what your favorite games were for this year, and I'll surely reply to you guys. And of course you can disagree with my list, this is all just my opinion and stuff like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and of course a comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out guys.